In a small town called Franklin Lakes, New Jersey, a kid once dribbled a basketball under the shadow of greatness. His last name carried weight. His father, an NBA legend. His brother, already in the league. The pressure, immense. The expectations, sky high. But this story, this isn't just about living up to a name. It's about building one from scratch. This is the story of Dylan Harper, born into basketball royalty, but determined to earn his own crown. At just 19, he shattered college records, landed million-dollar endorsements, and become a symbol of hope for a team that had long been forgotten. With poise, humility, and relentless drive, Dylan didn't just walk the path carved by his father. He lit his own torch, and now the NBA awaits. But who is Dylan Harper really? A future star? A marketing phenomenon? Or the next leader of a new generation of basketball? Before the draft, before the spotlight, before the millions, there was a boy. Just a boy with a basketball, a dream, and a burning desire to prove that legacy is earned, not inherited. This is the full story. From driveway duels to multi-million-dollar deals, from Rutgers records to Red Bull partnerships. This is Dylan Harper, and this is how legends are born. The bloodline of champions. Basketball runs through Dylan Harper's veins like it was etched into his DNA. Born on March 2, 2006, in Franklin Lakes, New Jersey, Dylan entered a household where basketball wasn't just a sport, it was life. His father, Ron Harper Sr., is a 5-time NBA champion, known for his championship runs with the Chicago Bulls and Los Angeles Lakers. While most kids grew up watching cartoons, Dylan was learning how to read defenses on game film. His mother, Maria Pizarro, wasn't just a cheerleader on the sidelines, she was a former Division I player at the University of New Orleans and later a respected high school coach. Dylan's upbringing wasn't defined by privilege, but by discipline. Maria often quoted, "Do the right thing, not the easiest thing." Whether it was shooting drills at 5 a.m. or study sessions after practice, the Harper household was a temple of hard work. Add to that his older brother, Ron Harper Jr., who paved the collegiate path at Rutgers and later made his way into the NBA. Dylan wasn't just watching greatness, he was chasing it in real time, under his own roof. But Dylan wasn't content being Ron Harper's son. He wanted to become Dylan Harper, a name that could stand on its own in the halls of basketball history.
The backyard to Don Bosco, where fire was forged. The journey began in the driveway, where daily battles with Ron Jr. sharpened Dylan's instincts. But it was at Don Bosco Preparatory High School in Ramsey, New Jersey, where Dylan's fire turned into a wildfire. At Don Bosco, Dylan didn't just play, he dominated. Over his high school career, he averaged 22.8 points, 6.4 rebounds, and 4.7 assists per game. He wasn't just scoring, he was orchestrating games like a maestro. He led Don Bosco to multiple state championships, displaying a rare mix of IQ, finesse, and tenacity. Scouts labeled him uncoachable in the best way, meaning his instinctual reads on the court couldn't be taught. Dylan earned titles like McDonald's All-American, USA Today New Jersey Player of the Year, 5-star recruit, and top 3 national ranking. College programs lined up, but Dylan chose Rutgers not for glitz or glamour, but for legacy. His brother had played there, and now it was Dylan's turn to carry the torch higher. Rutgers Rise, a freshman like no other. The 2024-25 college basketball season wasn't just a season, it was a statement. Dylan Harper arrived at Rutgers and immediately made noise. Stats don't lie. 19.4 points per game, 4.6 rebounds, 4.7 assists, 1.4 steals. 29 games played, 28 starts, 564 total points, Rutgers' freshman record. He dropped 36 points versus Notre Dame, 37 against Alabama, and recorded Rutgers' first triple-double since 1983 against Columbia. Analysts called him the most complete freshman in the country. He wasn't just scoring, he was leading, creating, and defending. Awards rolled in. Big Ten All-Freshman Team, Big Ten Third Team, Big Ten Freshman of the Week 3 times, Naismith National Player of the Week. Despite Rutgers not making it to March Madness, finishing 15-17, Dylan's stock soared. He declared for the NBA 2025 draft and got a green room invite, reserved only for elite picks. The business behind the baller, NIL success. Before he ever stepped onto an NBA floor, Dylan Harper had already made millions, legally. Thanks to the NIL name, image, likeness revolution, Dylan capitalized on his stardom. Estimated NIL net worth 2025, $1.7 million. He ranked in the top 50 of all college athletes and landed deals with Fanatics, multi-year deal signed December 2023. The NIL Store, October 2024, launching custom merch. Nike, November 2024, multi-year endorsement. Red Bull became the first male college player to sign with them. He wasn't just an athlete, he was a brand. Sponsors loved his clean image, media-ready personality, and on-court dominance. His combined social media influence, fan base, and character made him one of the most marketable players of his generation, even before draft night.
Character, community, and the quiet leader. What sets Dylan Harper apart isn't just athleticism or fame, it's humility and purpose. He volunteers in New Brunswick schools, offers free basketball clinics, and even runs a winter toy drive for underprivileged kids. In interviews, he speaks of balance, how his mother keeps him focused, how he turns to reading and meditation to manage pressure, and how he finds joy in video games and old school hip hop. Unlike many rising stars, Dylan doesn't chase attention, he earns it. NBA dreams realized. The San Antonio pick. June 2025, the NBA draft. All eyes were on the top prospects. With the number 2 pick, the San Antonio Spurs selected Dylan Harper. Cheers erupted. Rutgers history was made. Harper hugged his family, a dream fulfilled, but the journey just beginning. The Spurs weren't just getting a player, they were getting a cornerstone. Analysts described him as a culture shifter, someone who can lead a rebuild and elevate a franchise with maturity beyond his years. San Antonio's young core now had a floor general, a scorer, and a leader, all in one. The stats that tell the story. Here are the final numbers from Dylan Harper's iconic freshman season. Category: Stat. Games played: 29. Games started: 28. Total points: 564. FG percentage: 48.4%. 3-point FG percentage: 33.3%, or 50 out of 150. 2-point FG percentage: 57.4%. FT percentage was 75%. Total rebounds: 133. Assists: 117. Steals: 42. Blocks: 17. And triple doubles: 1. Future outlook: more than just basketball. Dylan Harper's future is more than NBA stardom. It's leadership, influence, and impact. He's expressed interest in starting youth basketball programs, investing in tech startups, exploring roles in sports management, possibly writing a memoir one day to help young athletes. If his trajectory holds, Harper could be not only an all-star, but an ambassador for the next generation, on and off the court. The birth of a legend. Dylan Harper's story isn't one of luck. It's one of legacy, labor, and love for the game. He took the pressure of being Ron Harper's son and turned it into fuel. He carried Rutgers to national relevance. He built a business empire before graduation, and now he's set to conquer the NBA. But what makes Dylan special isn't just stats or fame. It's his character. It's the drive to outwork his own name. And it's the belief that greatness isn't given, it's earned. So remember this moment, because years from now, when Dylan Harper is lifting trophies and changing lives, you'll remember where it all started. A driveway, a basketball, a dream.